Sally Lane, and I'm a dressage rider in Wellington, Florida. And I have been riding in the N2 saddles since 2015. And I started working with Graham, and he asked me if I would try out these saddles. And at first I was very skeptical about trying something new, and that nobody had ever even heard of these saddles before at the time. And after my first month riding in his saddles, it really occurred to me how much pain I had been in. Honestly, I suddenly had no back pain. I had much more relaxed hips. My seat bones were so much more relaxed on the horse, which I think a lot of people ride with a lot of tension in their bodies because they really feel like they can't relax on the horse. And what I also noticed, my horses started to move better as a result of that. But most importantly, it was my self-confidence in my own position that was the most significant part for me when I started riding in the N2 saddles. I'm riding in all three models. I started in the Vincitori, which I have a couple of Vincitoris, and I find this saddle is like the perfect all-round saddle. Like, it will fit on any horse, it will fit on any rider. I particularly like the short knee rolls myself because I'm not very tall, so I find it makes my legs look much longer and more elegant on the horse. And for the more advanced dressage, I like the Cardu. I think it has a deeper seat, and it I believe helps you to refine your half holds, and from the way the saddle helps you keep your posture. And I find that's why I love the Cardu, especially for like my Grand Prix horses and my FEI horses. The new saddle, the Vantaggio, I have just been riding in this for maybe 6 months, and this is like a little bit of a combination of the two saddles, and I really, really like this saddle. It has a little bit wider twist, so it fits on a few more horses, especially horses with really big moving shoulders. I find this saddle really helps them, and you know what, it helps me to sit the trot on those really big moving horses. And I think this is so important, that you can feel comfortable and relaxed so you can influence the horse really correctly with your aids, and that you're not feeling, especially if you're on a big mover, that you're having to tighten your leg to keep your position. I think they've all followed me, and I hope that my students, I think, like to emulate how I ride. So pretty much everybody has followed suit on that. And I mean, the amazing thing is, I have my Japanese student who's very tiny, and then I have some of my adult amateurs who are 6'4" tall, and we're all riding in these saddles. And I find I can ride in her 16.5-inch saddle, and I can ride in his 18-inch saddle, and it doesn't really matter the size. You sit, it sits you in the right place. Even if the saddle is too big, I still find that I'm still sitting in absolutely the right position always. So yes, I love these saddles for my students, and I do believe that they're riding better as a result of the saddle.